I am Heather Savoie. I am the Director of Scheduling for AmanaCare. I work out of the North Platte area office.
Awesome. Tell us about your role at AmanaCare and what you do on a regular basis and how you work with clients and caregivers.
I've been with AmanaCare for about a year and a half, a little over. I started as a care coordinator. As the care coordinator, I worked with the clients and the caregivers on a one-to-one basis on a regular, every day, helping to support and set up for cares and matching clients and caregivers, personalities and needs and availabilities together. And then as the director of scheduling now, I do all of the schedules for the North Platte area, as well as I hold meetings with the schedulers with the other areas and make sure that we are maintaining accuracy in our scheduling and EVV. And then I still work one-on-one with all of the caregivers and the clients. They all talk to me and call me still. They make sure I have any appointments or any things that they need throughout the day so that I can make sure that they have a caregiver provided for them.
You're the person that makes life easy for the family.
Yes.
And you take away
That's
that
my job.
stress and worry that, am I going to have a caregiver today? So as a family caregiver in the past, it's a challenge and it's a worry. Am I going to have caregivers today? It shouldn't be.
Yes.
But it sounds like to me, you're the person that takes that stress and worry away.
Yes, I am here to facilitate the caregiver and client match and make sure that the caregiver's not only available for the hours that the client needs, but that their personalities and their abilities match what the client needs and wants out of the relationship.
Because I think some clients obviously need a lot more care or they need a lot more assistance, perhaps, or everybody's different. Some need medication reminders, some don't. Some need help getting to appointments, some don't. So I can imagine that you have a whole puzzle full of different things and you put all the pieces together for everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us a little bit about the North Platte office. Now, I know AmanaCare has several offices across Nebraska. Are you originally from the North Platte area?
No, actually, I'm originally from North Carolina, but I've been in North Platte for about 3 years now. And I have been in healthcare for over 20 years now in some facet or another. I've enjoyed giving back to the community and to the people. I like creating those relationships and those bonds and helping people reach their goals and succeeding in whatever that is, even if it's every day I want to get out of bed. That's a goal, and I want to help you reach that. So
Awesome.
I enjoy doing those types of things.
Well,
We do have offices across the state. We have Omaha and Lincoln, Kearney, North Platte, Scottsbluff, and soon to be a Grand Island office.
that's great. Yeah, absolutely. I know that all the communities in Nebraska are very much tight knit, and coming from a small town, everybody knows each other, or aunt who takes care, or this person who takes care of aunt. So everybody knows each other. And I know that if you've been there for a few years, you're aware of, how community oriented a small town really is. And
Absolutely.
I've always told folks I come from a big small town, St. Louis, Missouri. So it's a big city, but we're all kind of small town here. And I always tell folks, if you go out into a more rural area, you will find the care is better because, or maybe not better, but it's different because everybody's taking care of someone's loved one that they know.
More often than not.
Yeah, they know Aunt Susie or Aunt Mary or Grandma Joan or whatever. So they've either met the person, heard about the person, met them in passing along the way. And that helps when a community is close knit and you start recognizing last names and you start understand that makes the care, I think, incredibly good because nobody wants to let Aunt Susie down. To have the best life she can have. So,
well, and it's more of when you're in a small community in a small town and everyone knows everyone, you don't just have the company that you work for watching to make sure that you are providing or that the client is getting what they need, because the whole community tends to rally around that person that needs something. They make donations. They know their neighbors, they watch, and they know that every Monday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Susie is supposed to be with this person, and Susie hasn't arrived. So they're going to go check on them and make sure that they can hold you more accountable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, the neighbors do know what's going on, and that's great. That is the benefit of living in a smaller community where everybody knows your name because, and like here, I always tell my girls, do not end up on our town's Facebook page for a bad reason. Do not. And now they've accomplished that. They're 18 now and they never ended up on there for a bad reason. So it's like that though. Everybody talks, right? So
Yes,
to me, that just makes the care more personal. It makes it more important and more just customized to the person who is needing the care.
absolutely.
And what you do as a scheduler is not an easy job. I mean,
No,
it's a tough job.
it's a lot of puzzle pieces put together. You may have a client that needs cares 4 different times throughout the day and only gets so many hours a week, but needs those cares 7 days a week. And I don't know any caregivers that want to work 7 days a week. They all want a day or two off. So then you've got to finagle and figure it out where maybe this caregiver works Monday through Friday. They only work the morning half of the shifts, and then the afternoon shifts are somebody else, and weekends are somebody. You just have to figure it out. It works.
I hope you have an amazing scheduling software because I can imagine that it gets, I don't know if I can keep up. So that's wonderful. I know all of the people of North Platte are thankful and all of the team members at AmanaCare are thankful for you. So I just want to tell you that we appreciate what you do. Scheduling is one of the hardest jobs in home care by far. And we need more people like you out there. So thank you.
Thank you.